Welcome back to a new episode of Home Course. Today we're in beautiful Jupiter, Florida, where it's traditionally sunny, but today we're braving the elements with Hurricane Ian coming in. Jupiter's home to many pro golfers, but today we're going to be meeting up with one of the best caddies in golf, Austin Johnson. We're going to be checking out his home, his cars, and we're also going to head over to Joey D's Golf Fitness Center to go check that out. So stay tuned, this is going to be a great episode.
Woo! Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places they never been. We go higher, non-stop. Take it to the top, even when the ball drops. My man, we go higher. It's time to go higher. Let's take this thing higher.
My buddies and I, we tee it up as much as possible. And although we hack it around as much as anybody, my job is to keep morale high and make sure the boys have their Corona premiere. Oh man, you're gonna need one of these. It's all good, man. I got you one of these.
Thank you. Did you see where this went in?
No clue, dude, but I got you one of these. Good times. Another great day out on the course with the boys is your light beer premiere.
Who is it?
What's
Hey,
up, man? How's it going? Got the guard dogs, huh?
Yeah.
What's happening,
Ferocious feline here.
dude? Hey, Sam, how's it going?
doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Got some little puppies here, huh?
Yeah, it's Arnie and Jax.
Sorry, name's Jax.
Thanks for stopping by, coming to check out the house.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
These are the kings of the castle here.
Excited to check it out.
Yeah.
So you guys just moved into the home, right?
Yeah, we just moved in at the beginning of the year. We love it down here in Jupiter. It's great for
Good place
for
to
being
be.
in
Yeah,
the, in
love
the
that
golf
place.
world. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to check out this home. It's beautiful.
Yeah, come on in, check it out. Show you around a little bit.
Love it so bright in here. You got the pool set up.
Yeah, just got the pool finished not too long ago.
I'm guessing Sam's got the good taste, right?
Oh, that's what I like to claim.
Yeah, Sam, I gotta be honest, Sam did 99% of the interior decorating here.
You got 1% over here.
Yeah, I did. I put the golf bag
He's
over
got
there.
the
That was
photos
it.
about it.
That was my 1% I contributed.
I love this area, man. It's just unbelievable. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
all the pro golfers, caddies usually gravitate to this area, so it's unbelievable.
Well, it's great for me. I got Dustin down the street, so it's convenient. Get to travel with him and, you know, practice and stuff. Makes it easy for the work relationship, and then
Yeah.
I get to kind of go out on his boats as well too. It's not
It's a good perk. Of it.
yeah, not a bad perk.
Good perk. So you got your setup right here, watch some TV.
Yeah, this is kind of the hangout room. Come over here and watch my college game day or Sunday NFL countdown, or Golf Channel, whatever, and my little shrine to myself, I guess. You got the Doral there, the win together.
Yeah, remember
And,
that.
The first major, the U.S. Open, Oakmont there. That was a pretty special one. Got that one framed. And
That's awesome.
then that over there, the Augusta actually gave that to me right after we won. I don't know. I mean, literally right after we finished, they had that ready for me before we left to go to the airport.
wow. That fast, huh?
That Sunday night.
Everything with Augusta seems to be world
Yeah,
class.
yeah. It's a special place.
So obviously you caddy for your brother Dustin, but I mean, getting into working for him, that wasn't always the plan, right? So you had a career ahead of you that you were going to get into some sales, medical sales, correct?
Yeah, well, I was interviewing, and that's kind of where my path was leading.
Uh-huh.
And then, his caddy at the time couldn't travel over to Australia with him because he was expecting a baby soon. So Dustin invited me, and we had a lot of fun. We had a good time. And I wasn't supposed to go to China with him, but instead of flying me home and his caddy back over, he just invited me over to China to caddy for him, and ended up winning. And yeah, he gave me the opportunity and gave me the chance, and it's been unbelievable ride.
Rest is history.
Yeah.
That's insane. So obviously over the last, that's been 10 years or so since you've been on the bag?
Yeah, I think this is year 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 20 PGA Tour wins, 30 plus worldwide wins. It's been quite the ride, so I guess it all panned out for you guys, huh?
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. I mean, I could have never dreamt of the situation I'm in now, but happy to be here.
So I've seen stuff that Dustin said about, you know, picking you full time to work with him just from a trust factor. Obviously, you know, who can you trust more than your brother and have someone blood related on the bag? But what's that been like for you, like stepping into that role? I mean, it's obviously a very serious job. Dustin's been #1 player in the world, has won so many times, and, you know, just leading the pack in pro golf. I mean, like, what's that been like for you, that ride?
Yeah, well, when I first started, you know, it was more just, you know, you spend a lot of time with your caddy, a lot of time traveling, and he and I got a lot in common. We like the same things, you know, we go to the gym together and stuff, and you know, but as we evolved, you know, now he relies on me a lot out there, you know, he does have a lot of trust in me. I make a lot of decisions, I read pretty much all our putts, you know, so it's definitely evolved over the years. When I first started, I don't think there was hardly any trust on the golf course. Okay. I mean, of course, off the golf course, of course you trust me, but on the golf course, I was kind of more just, you know, out there supporting. But, you know, yeah, it's evolved to where now there's a big trust relationship between us, and it's pretty special. You know, it's pretty unique, and have a chance to work with your brother on, you know, the world stage like that. It's been a lot of fun.
I mean, building that trust over time on the course, like, what was that like? Were there any mistakes that you'd made where, like, he gave you an inch and you, like, fucked up that moment or something like that? Or like moments where you kind of like, all right, I just earned my keep there with this.
You caddy for someone for 10 years, you're going to make mistakes. You know? One bad one was in China. The yardage books are a lot different than the ones on the PGA Tour, and we weren't playing particularly great, and we were kind of over in the rough and deciding if we're going to go for it or lay up. There was water short, and we ended up laying up, and so we're kind of hurrying. We were a little behind, and I just kind of looked down, and they got like triangles and circles and all these different things, and one will have like a little different color outline on it, and I was just hurrying, and I got the wrong one. And it was just front pin, and we hit this shot, and it was over water, so you couldn't really tell. My number was 30 yards off. And this thing just flies to the back of the green. I was like, oh man, my bad. So yeah, I mean, you do stuff like that, and then you learn to slow down, always double check, you know, like points and, you know, all that stuff. It matters even if you're not playing good that weekend. It comes down to one shot could be the difference between, you know, a lot of money, stuff at the end of the season. So
you obviously are quite the golfer yourself. So, like, you came to that job knowing how to play the game and stuff. But had you ever caddied before, really?
Yeah, I worked out at Kiowa during the summers when I was in college, and, you know, I ran carts and caddied a little bit here and there. And then my dad played some on like Nike and Hooter Tour when we were growing up. And so I mean, I was real young, but I caddied for him a little bit, and then DJ a few times, and just some like amateur stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, never.
Nothing like the world's biggest stage.
Yeah, never for, you know, top 10 player in the world and, you know, major championships, stuff like that. No, I was pretty fortunate to come into that job right away, and yeah, it's just, like I said, it's been an unbelievable ride.
Yeah, lots of wins, a couple major championships.
Yeah.
And 2016, you were the Caddy of the Year. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe so. I think it was 2016. Yeah.
So reached the pinnacle of caddy. Right?
Yeah, that is. Hey, you get voted by your peers as best bag man of the year.
Yeah.
Quite an honor.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, let's take a look at some of the rest of the house here.
Yeah,
Sam,
check it out. She can lead the way, yeah. She picked out all this stuff.
I try to claim that I picked out most of
decisions.
Funny enough, this is the biggest island, but I don't do any cooking at all, other than what you could see today, but that's about it. So this is the kitchen.
No, it's beautiful. Nice waterfall island.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, but we picked out a lot of stuff together. So we had to do a design meeting together, which took 7 hours, which will truly test a marriage. And you pick out everything together.
Dude, it was tough. I had a lot of bathroom breaks and phone calls and stuff.
A couple coffees. We ended up calling my parents in on part of it.
Only day in my life I had to answer emails.
You're right. Yeah. So that was the funniest part of all of it. But then after that, we were done. Everything was picked out. So that was the best part of it. So built from ground up, but so yeah, I went through.
You got the pool out here too. I love this look
That's
out
right.
here.
Yeah, I had a little bit of the design on that. I had a little input on that.
This is where AJ spends most of
This
his
is,
time.
yeah, this is where I spend a lot of my time. Our morning routines, we'd take the dogs in the golf cart and we go to the Starbucks and get our coffees and
Yeah.
walk them up around the ponds in the neighborhood. And you asked me earlier if I go play golf and stuff, I just come hang out here. I never really leave the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Take the golf cart all around,
Yeah.
get lunch here, get my hair cut.
Hang by the pool.
Yeah.
So how old are your dogs that you have?
So we're not sure on this
Jax,
one.
Sam rescued from the Big Dog Ranch, and we're not quite sure on
I
his
think
age.
he's around 10 or
We've
11.
had him for 7 or 8 years probably.
Yeah, he's like a woman. We keep
And
saying the
then,
same age over and over again.
We got him, his little buddy here, Arnie. We got him
AKA
during,
Arnold Palmer.
There we go.
Yeah,
Named after the king.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we got him during quarantine. Just figured we're gonna be home a lot.
Nice
Good time to try and raise a puppy.
Nice little companions.
Yeah.
Sam, you're pretty active traveling
I am.
around with Austin, so you're at most, if not all, of the events
Yes.
that these guys play in, right?
Yeah, I love to go out there and support him, and every time he says, if I'm walking, I want you to walk with me. So I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't? So get to travel
Yeah,
and
no,
be with the
she's-
one that you love, and
She's out there.
be with your
she walks-
family. So
She walks all 18 holes.
yeah,
to
I know I'm
support
really
us.
fortunate that I get to go out there and
But I
watch him.
used to go out there and sit in 40-degree weather and watch her play tennis. So
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I've made a few more
She-
tournaments than he did matches, but
Oh,
but who's counting?
I think you are, it sounds like.
Yeah, I
So obviously you guys do a ton of fishing. This is a pretty sick picture. Walk me through that a little bit.
yeah, so this was a day trip that we did over to Weston, where we just leave out in the morning, fly over there, check in, and then we went out. It's me, Captain Matt, and DJ. We went out and dove and got a bunch of these hogfish here. They're really good eating. They're kind of easy targets to spearfish.
Mm-hmm.
They're not very smart. They just kind of turn sideways and look at you, and you just don't hesitate. You can pop them pretty easily. So we did a couple of those, and then we went out and we deep dropped in about 1,000 feet of water. Got these snappers, really, really good eating, and we cleaned up on those pretty good for about an hour and a half or so. And then we went out and trolled a little bit and got this really, really nice wahoo here. It's another really good eating fish. That one's probably 45 pound, 50 pound there.
That's awesome.
Solid fish, yeah, good fight, a lot of fun to catch. And then we were pretty happy with the day, so we just packed it up and we were just kind of cruising back, and Captain slowed down, said, "Get ready, boys," and he saw something floating in the water, and we cruised over, and it was a big old like refrigerator, industrial refrigerator, just floating out in the middle of the water. So we baited up a couple lines, threw them out, and ended up hooking three mahi. So we ate good for the next couple months.
Obviously, you got your perfect practice mat out. I know that
Yeah,
you and
got
Dustin
my-
are partnered up with these guys.
South Carolina perfect practice mat, and I come up here with my LA golf putter and dial the game in on rainy days like this.
Get tuned up.
Hit a bunch of putts, yeah.
Where would you say you rank with the caddies in terms of where your game's at? Do you guys ever have games with each other at all, or no?
Yeah, some of those guys, a lot of the guys like played and stuff, so there's a lot of really good players out there. I'd say I'm kind of in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, of the guys that play, I'm 2-3 handicap and stuff, but there's a lot of plus handicap. Some of those guys can really, really play.
So is this that first victory here?
This was the first one in China here, yeah, Shanghai.
That's awesome.
Young kids back in the day.
Where it all began, right
They had
there.
no clue what we were doing. Still don't, but
You're making
having fun and enjoying
making it
ourselves.
look like it.
Yeah.
So. Let's go. So you got Sam right here with her
Yeah,
tennis.
this
There
is
you go.
Sam, college of tennis. She was #1 singles and doubles. She won conference player of the year at least once.
So you got some good genes here.
Her mom was a tennis player at UK, and her dad was a football player, so she's an athlete.
So some future athletes coming down the road, it looks like.
I hope so. I hope so. And then this is my bib from when I went over and played with Dustin in 2011. I was in school at the time, and he invited me over to play in the Dunhill with him as his partner, and we ended up making the cut, and that was a lot of fun for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was one of the more fun times I've ever had on a golf course, getting to play in that thing and, you know, meeting all those people, all the celebrities and stuff. And I was a young kid in college, just having the time of my life. That was a really good trip. Going over playing St. Andrews, Kings Barnes, Carnoustie.
That's awesome.
It was pretty sweet.
I mean, just like with Dustin and his success and your success taking the bag over the last 10 years, I mean, you've had so many great memories that you've built just for your career and just with your brother, but like, I mean, what tops that list? I mean, you've had so many great, 2 major championships, bunch of team events you guys have played in, victories. Like what stands out that's like, man, this is like a pinch myself thing. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 majors probably got to be up there. They're pretty special, you know. You always want to, you know, be playing your best golf at the majors. The U.S. Open and Masters, if I could win 2, those would be my 2 picks. You know, we grew up an hour from Augusta. Masters has always had a special place in my heart. Unfortunately, we won when there weren't any fans. But, you know, I'll take a green jacket anytime we can get it. It was. I mean, I was still crying my eyes out, so I'm actually glad there weren't too many people. But no, I mean, it was such a special moment. And then, you know, our first one, U.S. Open, Oakmont, unbelievable golf course. I think the hardest course on the planet. Yeah. You know, and you know, special place, historic place, U.S. Open. You know, being American, that's. You know, those are the 2 that I would personally, if I had to pick 2, those are 2 I would pick. So. Yeah.
Well, and Dustin had so many close calls too leading up to that where, you know.
Yeah, we 3-putted at Chambers Bay the year before.
Yeah. So it had to mean a lot to just get over the top and bounce back.
Yeah, to bounce back and come back and win it at Oakmont. I mean, yeah, it was pretty special. It was a pretty devastating loss there at Chambers Bay. I mean, the 2-putt, we still would have went to a playoff with Jordan, but, you know. Yeah. At least we'd have gave ourselves a chance, you know, not even to give ourselves a chance. Pretty heartbreaking, and to bounce back and come back and win it in there at Oakmont made it a little more special.
Yeah. As far as off the course goes, I mean, you guys have been on top of the golf world, won these events, but like, have there been people you've surrounded yourself with or played with that you're just like, wow, like this is unbelievable, like?
Yeah, well, Dustin's a member at Grove, so, you know, anytime I get the chance to go out there and get in a little game with MJ, I grew up playing basketball. Yeah. I'm an MJ guy, he's my GOAT, so, you know, I really enjoy getting to go out there and competing with him. It's a lot of fun.
And he's all about competition. Right?
He loves competition. Yeah. Loves it, and he's a really good player too. Yeah.
He plays. Does he play at scratch or is
he's got to be? I don't know what he plays at, but he's got to be close to it. Yeah, he's good, especially out of his course. He knows how to get it around.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's next for you? You got a couple trips overseas.
Yeah, you gotta go to Thailand, then Saudi, and that'll be the end of the individual stage for this year's Live. And then we got the team finale down in Miami. We'll see if the 4 races can come up with a big team win.
Yeah. What's the team, like, obviously team golf has always been popular. You see it with the Ryder Cup and this last week's President's Cup. But like the team stuff with Live, I think that's something that, you know, when this whole thing came about, that was one of the main focus points, wanting to bring that environment to golf on a regular basis. And you've seen the continuity with 4 aces, but to me, like as a viewer, it's been pretty cool to see, like you've got like Patrick Reed, not in contention individually, but then he's playing his heart out the last day, you know, grinding over, you know, birdie putts and dropping an eagle here and there, and
I believe it was Boston. The kid shot 17 over the first day. Yeah. And then so you do that on the PGA Tour Thursday, you might withdraw after 9 and you're flying out Thursday night. Yeah. He comes back Friday, shoots 7 under. Now his team was in second place He's got a chance to get his team a win $750,000 in the team event.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean, and they had a 5-shot lead at one point on Sunday. I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought that was really cool. I think that was a great part of the team aspect. Like you said, you know, if you're not in the individual aspect, 3 teams count on Sunday, so you're still out there trying your hardest, trying to do your best to get your team in the mix, because points, you know, money, everything, it all adds up at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. I think it takes time for people to adapt to change in the new leagues and stuff, but this has really got into the biggest stage quickly. And the team stuff is it's fun too. Like what you just said is like you can be out of contention the next day, shoot a low number, you contribute right away, and you might not end up top 10 maybe individually that week, but if you win that team event, you still come into a lot of money, but you're playing for, you know, a bigger cause. Like you're playing for other people, other families, and like
I mean, you play 6 other guys every round, you know, because even, you know, Dustin, I even asked, you know, Cam, guys that won, Hendrick, like you know, how much were you looking at the team leaderboard versus individual leaderboard? And like, all I look at is the team leaderboard.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool to hear them say that.
Yeah. No, it's been fun to watch, man. It's been cool to see the early success that you guys have had, and hopefully it just continues to carry on. So.
Yeah, well, I'm having a lot of fun out there doing it.
Yeah.
Really enjoying myself.
All right, well, I'll miss you boys overseas. Good luck over there, and I'll be back at it in Miami. Hopefully the 4 Aces can continue their stretch of victories and end the season with the bang. So.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah. Well, dude, since we're in Jupiter, I know you guys are tight with Joey D and everything that he does. He's a big part of you and Dustin's team, and I'd love to go check that out. So maybe get a good workout in, go check out what they have to offer, and go from there.
Yeah, let's head over to Joey D's. I'll show you what we do on a daily basis over there to take care of ourselves and keep us or keep Dustin performing at the highest level, I guess.
There are no off days.
There's no off days.
There are no off days at that level. You know, it's always cool to watch, you know, level of this athlete, and people don't see it, but caddies have maybe one of the most difficult jobs with, you know, the load of the bag, the shift in the terrain, the up and down, like golf courses that people don't think. They're walking 8 miles and literally divots and awkward positions and standing on their feet for 14, 12 hours. Like, this is a big part, and he's kind of carried the torch, so to speak. Like, caddies look at him and go, he just is an awesome athlete. And I always said, good thing I didn't find him when he was in college, or I'd have been caddying for him. Like, I would have been on the bag with him. Like, I believe that as a coach, I can see talent and I know where it comes from. That's one of the most talented, and he's brutally disciplined. Like, there's never a time where he and I don't get a chance, we're on the road or doing stuff, that we'll go in and smash one. Yeah. That's how we're like, hey, bro, you want to smash one? Yeah, let's get after it.
Woo! Let's take this thing higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places that never been.
Keeps the body feeling great. Appreciate it, Coach. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, dude, love to see how passionate you are with all this, and we're gonna go check out next door with the Sim. And,
Whoa, go next door and check out Hit It Great. It's the greatest new part of golf fitness you'll ever see.
All right, thanks, Joey, man. Appreciate you. Watching AJ just hit bombs here with his 7-iron.
That was a yard right of the line. Pushed it a little bit.
Dude, the guy's got a swing, man. Joey D's not kidding. Athlete right here.
I hit the ball all right. Short game needs a little tune up, but yeah, I hit, the full swing is dialed in.
You got Wolf here chirping you in the background, so
Wolf trying to putt over here.
So when you're not carrying the bag, you got so many other things you can do here in this area. Obviously, you got on the boat a lot, but how often do you like to go out and play your own ball and just get out on the course?
When the weather's nice, I like to get out there with the guys because it's pretty easy to find a game around here.
Yeah.
You got so many great courses to choose from, so it's hard not to get out there, but it is pretty easy. Like you said, go to the beach, get on the boat, have some fun, go fishing or whatever. You know, Bahamas, 60 miles away, shoot over there on the boat, go diving, spear fishing, all that good stuff's pretty hard to pass on. But
how long does that take you to get to the Bahamas then?
If we take DJ's 41 Bahama, we can cruise at about 50, so it takes a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Hour 15 minutes to get to West End, and then check in, and then we run about 20 minutes north and start diving.
Oh, too bad the weather wasn't cooperating with us. We could be in the Bahamas.
Yeah. I don't think you'd want to run over there right now.
Not right now.
It wouldn't be a whole lot of fun.
I don't think so,
Getting
man.
pelted in the face the whole way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I get out a few times a week and play and gamble with the boys. Play in the PGA Memes challenge down at Trump, West Palm.
That's coming up again next month. You gotta get the game going, dude.
Monday of Miami. Yeah.
If you need a pro-am for the pro-am, well, if you can play that too.
Get the game dialed in for defending champ Sue-Ann, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. You're gonna show up again like 6. I think you came fresh off the boat to the tournament last year, looking fresh.
Oh yeah, I think we just got back from the Bahamas.
So did you play golf in college or what was?
Nah, college basketball. Just grew up playing golf my whole life. Always loved the game. Kind of wish I would have stuck with it, but high school played just football and basketball.
Yeah.
College just basketball. But always played for fun. Grew up a pretty good player growing up.
Yeah.
Don't know why I didn't really stick with it, but I'm glad DJ did. And still love playing today. Love getting out there.
Made a career out of it.
Competing, and it's fun. Enjoy caddying. It's it's the closest thing to being a pro athlete I can get to. So
you're living the good life, man.
Yeah.
You made the right call. Put this thing on like a par 3. Pick a hole.
Pick a short par 3 for me. Sit.
Sit.
All right, not bad.
All right. Oh, it's coming back. Look at this guy.
Man,
look at this.
The ball had some rip.
Jeez.
Yeah. Look at that shot tracker. Did you see that thing? All right. Uphill 3-footer. I like those. Yeah, I can aim point that thing from here. Pulled it a little bit.
Oh, a lot. I'm a good bunker player though. So
yeah, easy up and down there. That's not a bad spot at all. That was fun. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, pleasure, dude. Thanks for having us out.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by Joey
Good luck
D's.
in Thailand and Saudi. You got a world traveling schedule ahead of you.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you down in Miami at the finale.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.